In this module, we're going to start seeing basic greetings in Spanish, right? The way we say hi to people is very different from the US, okay? Especially, well, all Spanish-speaking countries say hi with a kiss, with one kiss or two kisses, okay? Like in Spain, they give you two kisses. In Mexico, they give you one kiss. And it depends on the country you're at, right? But that physical distance, we don't have it that much, okay? We get, when we see somebody, we hug them or we kiss. It's a cheek to cheek kiss. And so another difference is that we have a formal way to talk with people, people that are older than us, people that are our bosses, or somebody that you want to show respect. There's a way with the usted, which we're going to see later on a little bit. And the tú would be for people that you are familiar with, people that are your same age, people that are in your classroom, okay, or your friends. You would use a tú, okay? So you're going to see that, okay? That's the first thing. You're going to also see the fotonovela, which is cool because it goes on till the end of the book, okay? And you get to see the characters be in different things, right? They travel, they do different things, okay? And then for well, cultura, you're going to see there's going to be a little more explanation about the kisses and the way that we say hi, okay? As I said, in Flash Cultura, you're going to get to see it a little more, okay? Nouns and articles, okay? You have to pay attention to the different things that there are, okay? Usually, people say, oh, if it ends with O, is masculine. If it ends with A, is feminine. Most of the time it's true, okay? But there are some irregularities, okay? So there are endings like MA, like problema, programa, which are masculine, okay? So pay attention to those. Things that end with sion, okay? Those are things that will be feminine, okay? There are living things and non-living things, okay? You're going to see those two boxes, okay? Living things have one set of rules, non-living things will have another set of rules, and you're going to see the different boxes that will explain each, okay? So when you're doing the homework, have those boxes near you, so you're doing the homework and you're like, oh, okay, this has this ending, it has to be masculine, okay? So that way it's going to be easier for you to memorize, okay? Then you're going to see numbers 0 to 30, and you're going to think, why are we just learning till 30? Till 30, there's the numbers, okay, are one word, okay? From 0 to 30, it's one word, okay? So it's 18, it's 18 with one word, okay? 21, one word, okay? After 30s, it changes. It's going to be like 30 and 1, okay? Which we'll see later on, okay? But just know that that's why it stops in 30, because it's kind of the same rule, okay? Those are things that you're going to have to memorize because there's no other way to do this. It's just memorizing how the words are written, okay? I'm gonna do the whiteboard, okay? Just to talk about the present tense of ser, okay? So something that's important that to know is the subject pronouns, first of all, okay? You have yo, tú, sorry, tú, él, ella, and the same would be usted, okay? Then you have nosotros or nosotras. So if it's only guys, only men, it's going to be nosotros. If it's only women, it's going to be nosotras. Something that happens in Spanish is that if there's like 3 guys, 3 men, and 1 woman, it's going to be the masculine form, okay? Vosotros and vosotras. This is only used in Spain, okay? So if you're planning to travel to Spain, it's really important that you understand the vosotros and vosotras, okay? It's kind of like you all, okay? It's the same as usted that we use in all the other countries, okay? We use the usted, but in Spain, they have vosotros for familiar people, okay? Like groups of people that are familiar, like if you're with a group of friends and you want to say, hey, do you guys want to have a coffee? So you would use the vosotras, okay? The ustedes is not used a lot, but it would be 2 groups that are not familiar, okay? So the third person in plural would be ellos, ellas, and ustedes. Okay, okay. So ellos, they, masculine, ellas, they, feminine, and ustedes, it would be y'all. Okay. So yo, I, tú, you, él, he, she. Okay, he is él, she, ella. Usted is you in the formal way. So whenever you conjugate a verb and you're talking to somebody directly, is that you're using the usted form, which is the formal way, right? If you are talking to somebody directly and you use the tú, is that you're using the informal way, okay? So the way you're going to conjugate the verb ser, and we're going to get into ser a little more, ser and estar, because ser and estar is to be, but they're not used interchangeably. You use once for one, you use ser for one thing and estar for another, okay? So it would be yo soy, tú eres, él es. I'll just put it up here. Then we have nosotras o nosotros somos, vosotros sois, y ellos son. Okay? So, as you can see, it's different. Conjugations are different from English, right? In English, you can say, I am, you are, she is, right? But in conjugations, for example, like I run, you run, we run, the verb is conjugated exactly the same for all subjects, and that's why you need the subject pronouns, right? In Spanish, you don't really need the subject pronouns because the conjugation is telling you who you're talking about, okay? Usually we don't say yo soy, right? Yo soy estudiante. You could just say soy estudiante, right? But you can use the subject pronoun just to specify, right, that you're talking about one subject, right? But usually we don't need to use the subject pronouns, okay? The conjugation is already telling you who is that person. Obviously, if you're talking about somebody else, like, I don't know, if you're saying Jose, then you're going to say Jose es de Ecuador, for example, okay? Ser is used for different things, like to express origin of a place, something that is never going to change, right? Where you're born, right? That's your origin, right? Yo soy de Mexico, okay? Then location would be estar, okay, which we'll see later on. But you're saying I am in Moscow, right? But I'm from Mexico. And Mexico, being from Mexico is something that is going to stay there forever, right? So another thing, professions we use with ser, okay? Professions or occupations, okay? So yo soy dentista, yo soy médica, okay? Yo soy estudiante, okay? Those are basically those are some things that you would use with ser, okay? As I said, later on we're gonna see we're gonna have ser and estar together to work on them together so you can see kind of the differences between